The 1964 United States 5-cent coin, commonly known as the Jefferson nickel, is one of the most widely produced coins in American history and carries significant historical and cultural symbolism. The obverse front of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Surrounding his portrait are the inscriptions, "In God We Trust" on the left and "Liberty," followed by the year 1964 on the right, often separated by a small star. The reverse back of the coin showcases Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia estate, rendered in fine architectural detail. Above the building appears the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, symbolizing the unity of the states. Beneath the depiction of Monticello are its name and the denomination 5 cents, followed by United States of America. The 1964 nickel holds special importance because it was minted in extraordinary quantities, over 2.8 billion pieces, due to a national coin shortage at the time. This was also the final year the nickel was struck with a mint mark on the reverse. In following years, mint marks were moved to the obverse. While most 1964 nickels are common in circulation and made of a 75% copper and 25% nickel alloy, well-preserved examples with sharp details, full steps on Monticello, or rare minting errors such as double dies or off-center strikes can be sought after by collectors. Although it holds a face value of only 5 cents, the coin remains a meaningful artifact of mid-20th century American coinage, embodying national mottos like "In God We Trust" and "E pluribus unum," which reflect the country's enduring ideals of faith and unity. Today, the 1964 Jefferson nickel continues to be a familiar and nostalgic piece found in pocket change, serving as both currency and a small but enduring tribute to one of America's most influential founding fathers. Next top. The 1985 United States 5-cent coin, known as the Jefferson nickel, is a modern circulation coin that reflects both the legacy of early American leadership and the consistency of mid-20th to late 20th century coinage design. Struck at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark found on the obverse front of the coin, this nickel features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, third President of the United States and principal drafter of the Declaration of Independence. Along the left rim appears the iconic national motto, "In God We Trust," affirming the nation's declaration of faith, while the word "Liberty" is placed to the right of Jefferson's likeness, followed by a small 5-pointed star and the date, 1985. The reverse proudly displays Monticello, Jefferson's neoclassical estate in Virginia, rendered in straight architectural lines to convey its stately character. Inscribed above the structure is "E pluribus unum," meaning out of many, one, symbolizing the unity of the United States. Beneath the building are the inscriptions Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America, with each element laid out in descending order to affirm both denomination and national identity. The 1985 nickel is composed of a 75% copper and 25% nickel alloy, part of a metal composition first introduced in 1866 and still used today. With a mintage of over 440 million pieces, it is a common coin in circulation. However, examples in pristine, uncirculated condition, especially those graded MS 65 or higher, can carry collector value. Certain varieties, such as nickels with sharply defined full steps beneath Monticello, indicating a well-struck reverse, are especially prized among numismatists. While most 1985 nickels still circulate in everyday commerce and retain only their face value, the coin remains a daily reminder of America's historical continuity. National mottos like "In God We Trust" and "E pluribus unum" echo the values of unity, resilience, and collective faith, while the enduring design honors one of the nation's most influential founding fathers. Whether found in a coin jar or preserved in a collector's album, the 1985 Jefferson nickel embodies more than mere currency. It is a small metal monument to American heritage. Next top. The 1965 Jefferson nickel is a fascinating piece of mid-20th century American coinage, minted during a time of national change and economic adjustment. Composed of a copper-nickel alloy rather than silver, as some earlier coins had been, it features on its obverse a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, designed by sculptor Felix Schlag. To the left of Jefferson's profile appears the national motto, "In God We Trust," while the inscription Liberty and the minting year, 1965, curve along the right edge. Unlike many other coins, the 1965 nickel does not carry a mint mark, as the U.S. Mint intentionally removed mint marks from coins between 1965 and 1967 to discourage collectors from hoarding coins during a nationwide coin shortage. The reverse of the coin showcases Monticello, Jefferson's iconic Virginia estate, rendered with clean neoclassical detail. Above the building appears the Latin phrase "E pluribus unum," out of many one, symbolizing unity among the American states, while beneath it lie the inscriptions Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. Though common in circulation and generally low in numismatic value, the 1965 Jefferson nickel holds historical importance as part of the U.S. Mint's transitional era when efforts were made to stabilize coin production and adapt to metal shortages. For collectors, high-grade uncirculated examples or rare die varieties may hold added interest, but for everyday people, this coin remains a small metallic reminder of American identity, economics, and resilience during the 1960s. Next top. The 1979 Jefferson nickel is a representative example of late 20th century American circulation coinage, continuing the long-running series first introduced in 1938. Struck primarily in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, this 5-cent piece is composed of a 75% copper and 25% nickel alloy, giving it a silvery appearance while remaining durable for everyday use. The obverse of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and principal author of the Declaration of Independence. To the left of Jefferson's profile is the national motto, "In God We Trust," while the word Liberty appears to the right, followed by a small star and the date, 1979. If present, a mint mark, either D for Denver or S for San Francisco, appears just next to the date, while coins from Philadelphia typically carry no mint mark. The reverse proudly displays Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate, designed with neoclassical symmetry and engraved with fine architectural details. Above the structure is the Latin phrase "E pluribus unum," meaning out of many, one, a tribute to the unity of the American states. Below the building are the inscriptions Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. Although the 1979 nickel is common in circulation and holds little monetary value in worn condition, uncirculated or proof examples, especially those with sharp strikes and reflective finishes from the San Francisco Mint, are of interest to collectors. Variations in die quality, full-step strikes on Monticello's staircase, and mint state grading can significantly raise its value. Beyond economics, the 1979 Jefferson nickel stands as a durable symbol of American continuity, bridging the early nation-building legacy of Jefferson with the modern industrial age, moving through millions of hands as a quiet witness to everyday transactions, personal histories, and national life. Next top. The 1996 United States of America 5 cents coin, commonly referred to as the Jefferson nickel, is a circulating coin minted by the United States Mint at the Denver Mint facility as indicated by the Mint mark placed to the right of Thomas Jefferson's portrait. On the obverse front of the coin, you'll find the left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and principal author of the Declaration of Independence. Surrounding his image are several inscriptions. "In God We Trust" along the left rim, symbolizing the nation's long-standing motto, Liberty written in Jefferson's own cursive-style signature, followed by the year, 1996, representing the coin's production date. On the reverse back of the coin appears Monticello, Jefferson's famous plantation home located in Virginia, which serves as both an architectural tribute and a symbol of early American history. Beneath Monticello is the denomination 5 cents, confirming the coin's face value, and United States of America curves along the bottom rim. Above the building is the Latin phrase e pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, a reference to the unity of the states. The 1996 D. Jefferson nickel is composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a silver-like appearance despite lacking actual silver content. Millions of these coins were struck for everyday circulation, so most examples are common and worth only face value in use condition. However, uncirculated or high-grade specimens, particularly those graded MS, 65 or higher by collectors, can fetch slightly higher prices from numismatists. Some collectors also search for errors or varieties, such as misaligned strikes, die cracks, or weakly struck details, which can raise the coin's desirability. While the 1996 D nickel may seem like an ordinary coin found in pocket change, it represents a piece of living history, connecting modern America to its founding ideals through its imagery, inscriptions, and enduring tribute to Thomas Jefferson's legacy.